Scarecrow. Scarecrow. Batman. Fighters approaching Gorilla City.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bold Walnut, and today what I got for you is a breakdown video on Scarecrow. I'm just going to be going over the basics of this character. He's my main in this game. He's the one that I first played. He's the one I've put the most time into. And I feel I'd have a pretty good understanding of the character to try and help people that may want to learn him, pick him up, to kind of get the ball rolling for them when it comes to this character. So, mainly, what Scarecrow does well is he controls this space right here. This is about the space that you're going to be at as a Scarecrow player. Mainly because of his far-reaching mids, his great down 3, his great sweep, and his great down 2. So with that in mind, he really does create a really intimidating presence at this mid-screen footsie type area, but he's also really great up close because he has a command grab, so you're going to be using this a lot. So if you're looking for someone who really controls the mid-range game and is able to present mix-ups off of a command grab, is able to have a great space range in the air and on the ground as well, then Scarecrow is the guy for you. However, my overall opinion of Scarecrow is that he's really good in the right hands, but as you can see, his walk speed is really bad. His dash is not the best in the game, as you can see. His mobility is really limited. His teleport is also really bad. It's like -49, so you can't really use this a lot to get on zoners. So as you can see, he struggles a lot against a zoning character. In my opinion, Scarecrow does really well, but when he has a bad matchup, it's a really bad matchup, and it's really hard for him to get anything going. But he does have great tools that you should utilize to get the ball rolling, to gain momentum in that kind of game. So we'll go over a couple things. We'll go over his normals, then some combo strings, his specials, and then some B&B combos. I'll talk about his trait, and then I'll talk about his special and anything else I have to touch upon. So his down 1 is 6 frames, has a lot of range, as you can see. About right here is going to be like the max range for it. His down 3 is also really great. A lot of his combos end in the perfect range to use his down 3. His down 2 is also really good. It can be comboed into, so and it hits off the start on the round, so if you hit it into it, you can get a full combo, you can get a setup for your trait, you can get a teleport setup, you can basically do whatever you want. His jump in normals are also kind of decent. His 1 isn't too good, it's alright, nothing to complain about. His 2, however, is one of the best in the game because of the range it has, and you can hit confirm into it from about max range. As you can see right there, I comboed into it with forward 1-3. His jump 3 covers a lot of kind of like a circumference of area, just covers the whole circumference of it, and it's a pretty decent cross-up. However, you can mainly combo into it if you delay it. Sometimes if you're at the peak, you can connect it down 1. And you can also hit confirm that into a command grab or whatever you want to do. Set him full screen, command grab, whatever you want. So with this, oh, and also his back and forward 3, I forgot to mention this. His back 3, one of the best in the game. As you can see, it covers a lot of space and it hits really high. And his forward 3 is really good as well. Look at how much range that covers. Sure, it's a lot of recovering frames on whiff, but just look at the range it is. Max range, you can't really do much to convert off of it. It is really slow, but like I said, he's a character that loves this type of range. So if you hit this, you can definitely full combo into it from pretty far away, I would say. It is pretty hard, so if you're going to learn Scarecrow, you got to go into the lab and just kind of find that sweet spot of where you can combo stuff into. So now some of his main combo strings. His forward 1-3-3 is going to be one of the main things you use because of the amazing range it covers. If you're full screen and you get it out, it covers full screen and some. So, and it's also really good if you're about at this range because it can also duck under some projectiles, and it hits really far. You can get a full combo into it, do whatever you want to do. His forward 2-1, his forward 2-1 is a launching mid. It's pretty fast. I think it's 12 frames. It's 15 frames. So it is pretty fast. It does cover a lot of space. It's going to be used mainly in pressure. I'll show you that in a bit. Yeah, it launches. You can also command grab into it for a combo. And yeah, he has a 1-2-3 string. You're mainly going to use the entire string in the corner because it does launch, but you can't special cancel into it. So you're mainly going to be using it as a punish. You're going to be using 1-2 as a punish. And yeah, so his back 2-2-1 is a pretty alright string. Back 2 has like, what, 24, 23 startup frames. And after the second hit right there, you can actually poke out of it. So it has a gap. 2-2 is another string. You saw me use it in the cross up right here. You're going to be using 2 in the corner. It's really fast. It's a mid. It's pretty decent. His back 1 is a low starter. And you can do whatever you want to do into that. As you can see, all these strings you can end if you want, and they are pretty plus. They all end in overhead basically. That one's a double low, but yeah, you get the drift. I think this is overhead as well. Yes, it is. So you can end the strings, but you're mainly only going to be using parts of them for your combos. So now his specials. His down back 1, which is like his main special, is his chain. He swings and hits 4 times. Now, the special thing about this chain is you can move backwards, you can move forwards, and you can also cancel it. After any hit, you can cancel, and you can move backwards and cancel it. You can move forwards and cancel it. Basically, do whatever you want to do. However, it's mainly a gimmick. If you see Scarecrow players pressuring you, and they cancel the chain, it's a gimmick, because I'll show you. It is minus 21, I believe. Yeah, minus 23 on block, but if they cancel it, it has 26 recovering frames, so it's minus 26. So it can be punished. However, the first 2 hits jail, so you can't do anything about those, and you can meter burn it on any hit of the string, on the second hit, or the third hit. So cannot meter burn on the first hit. You cannot meter burn on the 4th hit because that sends them full screen. But after the second hit, the 3rd and 4th hit, there's gaps in those, so I think you can poke out of them sometimes. You can definitely armor out of them. You can do whatever you want to do to get out of it because it's a gap. But this is going to be your main combo linker that sends them in the air, and you'll be able to combo into it. His down back 2 is minus 10 on block regularly. If you enhance it, it's minus 6. So with a minus 6 special and a 6 frame down 1, you can kind of guess that we're going to be able to jail down 1 into pressure. Online, of course, this is going to be more difficult because of the nature of online and timing. So if you're out in a tournament or you're playing with a friend at your house, then you can probably land the jail into down 1 more consistently. His scythe grab, like I said, oh yeah, and also the meter burn version launches. I don't know if I mentioned that. But his scythe grab is this. You're mainly going to be using it for combo ending. I never throw it out as like a footsie because it's a mid. It's not an overhead or anything. So there's almost no reason to put it out there. And I think it's minus 27 on block. So pretty punishable. If you meter burn it, however, look at how plus this is. I'm going to hold block. I'm in duck. And you see just... Oh, I should probably put the AI on block. Duck, my bad. So... If we put the AI on duck, you'll see just how plus I am. See that? So usually people don't see how plus that is, and they'll disrespect it, so you can get a guaranteed forward 2, sometimes even a guaranteed back 3, guaranteed forward 1, because it is, how plus is it? Plus, if I'm reading that right, oh yeah, it's plus 21. I'm a goose, so yeah, it's plus 21, so yeah, pretty plus. He has down back 3, which is it's going to be his wake up. You're going to use it as, it's minus 10 on block, but with pushback it makes it a little safe. I'll show you. Shouldn't have took him off block mode. So yeah, it's a little safe because of pushbacks. If you use it at its max range, you'll be generally safe. Up close, however, it's a different story. But most of his strings, kind of push back a little bit, as you can see. So yeah, you'll pretty much be safe if you use that. Not all the time though, so do keep that in mind. and he has his command grab, which I went over. I keep taking him off. I keep taking him off block, but I need him to be on block. So his down one takes into three things. His down one, it combos off block. His down two off block, and his standing three off block. I didn't go over standing three because I don't really use it. Some people use it in combos, but that's about it. So he has this move, which can be, if you hold it down, back forward two. It's punishable, as you would guess, but it plays a role into his trait. I believe that's everything with his specials I went over. So now let's go into some B&B combos. The general Scarecrow combo is going to look something like this. I choked that. It's late, I apologize, so I'm going to be a little rusty. Yeah, look at me trying to make a combo. The Scarecrow breakdown video. Can't even play the character. So yeah, that's the general combo you're going to be seeing, the main B&B. You can also meter burn the last hit. Do whatever you want to do. So that's kind of like the general thing that you'll do. However, if you do happen to tag in, you're using your pressure, which I probably should go over right now. The main pressure for Scarecrow is going to look something like this. That's kind of like the basic pressure that you're going to be using with Scarecrow. So, probably wondering if they disrespect the meter burn down back 2, can I combo off of it? Yes, you can. You can definitely combo off of it, do whatever you want to do. However, there's a tight link to combo off of his forward 2-1 into it. It's something I don't do a lot. I'm like down 1 and hit confirm that into whatever, so... Yeah, you can combo into it. It's really niche. But mainly if you tag them like this, that's when you're going to be using it a lot. Again, you're just going to go into any string and either do this or do this. Tag them with the forward 1-3, back 2-1. Oh, one thing I also forgot to mention is his down 2 is an amazing anti-air. If we set him to jump forward, look at that, and then you get a lot of time to definitely combo off of it. So I'll go for just an easier thing. Definitely get a lot of time to combo off of it. I just wanted to mention that, and some things you can do with what am I doing? There we go. So some things you can do with his down 2. You can go into a trait setup, activate a trait. You can go into a teleport and then get some pressure started. Or you can just simply go for full damage, whatever you want to do. So now, if we head to the corner, I'll show you some really cool stuff in here because this is a place where Scarecrow really wants to be in the corner. And this is a main B&B combo. I will show you 2 versions of a meter combo and a meterless combo that you can use. So if you launch with the chain, that's what you can do. After you launch them and you hit them with the forward 3, that's what the move I did, that was the overhead. You can do 2 standing 2s. I think you can get 3, but it's really inconsistent, especially on female characters. Mainly looking to show you guys consistency. And also, if you happen to go for pressure and they disrespect, you can do this. If they disrespect. But if you do 1, 2, 3 into this, you get a lot more damage. Hold on. You get a lot more damage off of that. And meterlessly, you can do this. Hold on. It's tight link. You're gonna basically check into down 1. I messed that up. Checking the down 1 if you happen to tag them with a forward 2. And yeah, and if you hit a back 3, you can do this. Hold on. If you hit them with a back 3 in the corner and they bounce off the wall, hit them with this. My bad. Hit them with this. if I can do it. It's mainly a teleport setup. I won't jump. Go into a teleport setup. Dash in the corner so that they're here. And they're back where they started. So, yeah, he really likes to control the corner. He has some really high damage potential. And if you account his restand, if you end the combos in the restand, you get a lot of great things. You can go for basically a guaranteed grab. You can go into guaranteed pressure, guaranteed command grab. You can basically do whatever you want to do. And with his amazing cross-up, and if they have trouble blocking, of course he has an amazing cross-up, so basically do whatever he wants to do in the corner. My bad. Well, I suck. So yeah, just confirm that into a command grab. I don't want to make this long. So yeah, as you can see, his combos are really good. His corner control is really good, and his mid-screen control is insanely good. So now let's talk about his trait. This is the final thing. So we'll set up the traumatize, and we will go to the we'll go to the center. So traumatize. If you have it fully active, because as I said before, when you activate it, it does damage over time. However, I'll let it go just real quick to show you one thing. It's a full screen mid-hitting move, and if you activate it, see, ran out, you activate it. All of his fear toxin moves, which are moves like this, where basically you see the green stuff, those do more damage. So that will build your trait meter up immensely, and it's fantastic to remember that. Overall damage will also bring it up, but using your fear toxin moves will bring it up a lot more. So this is a full screen mid-hitting move that stuns the opponent. Off full screen, you can't really convert into a combo, but you can do this. You can either activate trait again, dash in, try and get something. You can you can just go straight in, go for pressure off a knockdown. Or, or you can activate it, go into a teleport just to be more close to them. But if you are at about this range, however, which is almost full screen, if you hit it, you can do this. You can forward dash, forward 1-3, that again, forward dash, forward 1-3. You can go a little farther than how I was, but yeah, as you can see, he covers a lot of distance with it. So if you are full screen, you basically can't combo off of it. But you can use it as a chance to get in on the opponent. It's really good to use against zoners. And with this, it does extend combo damage, so you can do this, cancel into that. As you can see, I did a lot more damage how I would have if I just used if I didn't have traumatize. So yeah, you can combo into it. If you launch them, it'll restand. I mean, if you launch them, yeah, it'll restand them. But also, another important thing is the down 1 with this. So, if you down 1, traumatize, and then you hit traumatize again to reactivate it, you have a chance to combo into traumatize while you activated a second one. And this is a great thing that I wanted to touch on. So, you do down 1, traumatize, into traumatize again, down 1, and then you hit confirm that into your chain. As you can see, I'm really bad, so might take a while before I hit it. What? Oh, I'm really bad. It's possible, I swear. Yeah, right there. So I'll try and full combo. If I drop it, who cares? Yeah, I dropped it. So, yeah, you can combo into it for a restand. And, yeah, and you can also do this in the corner as well. So, and I've only found that you can hit confirm this off a down 1 and then combo into it, but that's because of pushback. But if you're in the corner, you can do any string you want into traumatize, activate it, and get a lot more consistency off of that. So if you're in the corner, I'll just go in the corner. You basically use your BNB combos, except you end it in meter burn back forward 1, which is his scythe grab. So if we, wow, what am I doing? If we go to the corner, so I can hit this more consistently, hopefully. If we do this, that one. Oh wait, what am I doing? Let's just do, let me figure this out. Wow, what am I doing? Okay, let me try this. Basically, you can almost loop traumatize fully to basically do whatever you want. So if I set the opponent to auto block, yeah, let's try that. Show you this, a full sequence. The sequence you're looking for is this. And then they block it, they respect you. You can get it down to into a command grab, and you almost have a full bar of traumatize. So using traumatize wisely and effectively and smartly is another main point for Scarecrow's gameplay. So if you like working around your character's trait, then I would recommend that. And finally, so that's basically it for Scarecrow. I'll touch on his super move. It's just a mid-hitting move. It's like plus, I think, 15 on block, but nothing really special about it. Doesn't hit full screen or anything. That's about it. I wanted to try and go over everything I can for Scarecrow. I'm sorry if this is a long video. I had a lot of information I wanted to touch upon, just so you guys can really understand how to use him effectively. It's been Bold Walnut, and if you liked the video, let me know. I will see you guys later.